6 Production mistakes I think 1000 Sisters is making. How is entertainment value affected? I believe there are several mistakes being made in 1000 Sisters that I feel are affecting its entertainment value. 1000 Sisters premiered in 2020 and quickly became a hit among fans. Originally, the show followed sisters Tammy and Amy Sladen, who collectively weighed over 1,000 pounds at that time. The quirky rural Kentucky natives were known for their funny mispronunciations, comical demeanors, and sometimes volatile dynamics. The sisters were looking to improve their lives with bariatric surgery, and they were both seeing a surgeon out of Atlanta, Georgia. While Amy was approved for, went through with, and lost weight from her weight loss surgery, Tammy fell behind. Tammy's poor and addictive habits around food spiraled, and her health and well-being continued to go downhill. Tammy was referred to a doctor closer, and even tried inpatient weight loss rehab, but it took her almost losing her life and being on life support for her to take her weight loss seriously. After her near-death experience, Tammy entered an inpatient weight loss rehab again, but really put her mind to it. She lost enough weight there to qualify for the surgery, and she has gone on to lose over 500 pounds between the rehab and losing weight on her own at home. Tammy also had skin removal surgery in season 7. With Tammy and Amy's success, their siblings, Misty Sladen Wentworth, Chris Combs, Amanda Halterman, followed suit with the surgeries. And their family interactions and relationships have become just as prevalent on the show as their weight loss journeys. While I find the changed and transformative narrative of the show to be enjoyable, I think that 1000 Sisters is missing the mark in some areas. Production's efforts to keep the show engaging and fresh have been subpar, in my opinion, as 1000 Sisters Season 7 plays out, and I see room for improvement. While Tammy was at her heaviest, I felt some of the most cringy, but good reality TV moments were when she was partying with her friends. Tammy's social life should be focused on more. She had drinking buddies that would enable her bad habits but provide her companionship. While I saw her former friendships as bad, it did give a glimpse into Tammy's personality more, and I noticed she is a very social person. Tammy, or Queen Tammy, as she is dubbed, likes being the center of attention, and that makes me think there is something missing from her storylines in recent years. While I understand Tammy has been focused on her weight loss, habit improvements, and health as a whole in the last few seasons, Tammy's social life hasn't been shown much. Tammy's friend Steve has made several appearances in 1000 Sisters, and I think production should show more of him and how Tammy is expanding her social circle. Now that Tammy is more mobile and has the admitted desire to branch out, I think production should be harnessing that. Production isn't showing Amy-Brian's relationship dynamic enough. Amy has been known to be a poor decision-maker, and that's become abundantly clear in how she's conducted herself in her new relationship with Brian Lawvorn. Amy was previously married to Michael Halterman, who is coincidentally the brother of Amanda Halterman's ex-husband, Jason Halterman. They had 2 boys together, Gage and Glenn, but broke up when the boys were still in diapers. Amy admittedly has poor taste in men, and her family members echo that sentiment. To that end, Amy met Brian when he approached her during a concert, and they became inseparable. 37-year-old Amy and 50-year-old Brian became mired in controversy after Amy was bitten by a camel during a safari park ride. And the police who responded found marijuana and mushrooms in their car while they had Gage and Glenn in the back seat. Amy and Brian were arrested and faced jail time, although both pleaded guilty and settled for probation and fines. Amy has been harshly criticized for her lapse in judgment, and she has said she's trying to do better after the incident. I think Amy and Brian's relationship presents a lot of red flags, and I don't feel the show is doing enough to capture the mess. Amy's decision to move into Brian's house seemed abrupt, and I would have liked to see more of Brian's backstory. Moreover, I think the show should have aimed to showcase more of their connection and how they interact throughout Season 7, instead of highlighting the larger narratives of their relationship. The Tammy I remember from the seasons before her surgery, recovery, and weight loss efforts became her personality on the show. Was hot-headed, demanding, and wholly problematic. Tammy's Season 7 edit is overly positive. I'm not getting those revelations about Tammy anymore, as I believe production has been striving to give her an overly positive edit. Tammy can't change her temper and behavior completely without some of the old Tammy and her ornery ways rearing their head, so I don't think production is painting a realistic picture of her anymore. 1,000-pound roomies should not replace 1,000-pound sisters. Another point against 1,000-pound sisters production that isn't sitting right with me, is the introduction of the new TLC show 1,000-pound roomies, which just premiered as 1,000-pound sisters Season 7 has been wrapping up. To me, the debut of a show so similar in premise to 1,000-pound sisters and what it has achieved is concerning, as I feel 1,000-pound roomies is trying to take 1,000-pound sisters' place. While 1,000-pound roomies may be an expansion of the franchise, I am still worried that its premiere doesn't bode well for the future of 1,000-pound sisters as its core storylines are running their course. I know 1,000-pound sisters production needs to step up its effort to continue keeping the OG show engaging and worth watching so it doesn't get pushed out. I also think that production is being remiss by not teasing another family vacation. The 1,000-pound sisters family should go on vacation again. During the Florida and England trips the family took, drama was at an all-time high, and I found the family interactions and comments to be compelling. Given the potential for reality TV-worthy iconic moments, I think 1,000-pound sisters production needs to give the audience more travel and vacation content. Watching the family explore a different culture in England often proved hilarious, and the humor of the show and its cast, I think, has taken a backseat in recent seasons as more serious storylines have taken over. Amanda's personal life isn't explored despite interest. 1,000-pound sisters' middle sibling Amanda has become a fan favorite for her quick wit, spitfire personality, and penchant for riling her siblings up. Amanda's love life after her divorce from Jason has been talked about but never shown, and now that she is dating her controversial manager, Leonard Moore, I feel diving deeper into her personal life could add more value to 1,000-pound sisters. Leaving things surface and hearsay with Amanda, I believe production is dropping the ball.